Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Harakakadash. Don't want to see apostles now, this great milestone of Ruwa, and Shalom to all the brothers doing the work in sincerity and truth. Yeah, here we go again, man. It's all kicking off, and it's basically you can see we're in the midst of in Europe especially. It'll come to the US soon. It'll come other places where you know there's been um, a new variant, and that basically is clanging the alarm bell, showing everyone life's about to shut down for everyone all over again. And for brothers, it's only a matter of time, because as far as for Esau's plans, he's not gonna let up on the gas. People in the world have been thinking like, oh, everything's back to normal. Now they're looking forward to Christmas. They might have booked flights. They might have been going to somewhere near the equator, looking to get some sun, sand, sea. But, you know, the reality is crashing down. You know, the dream is dead. And with that justification, with everything going in the bin, then it's just gonna be like, oh, people are gonna be a mess. I was talking to someone at work yesterday. They were saying like, yeah, man, saying blah blah blah, talking about the weather, and it was just like, oh, better than lockdown. I was like, bruh, people really couldn't hack the lockdown, man. It was fucking immense. So this is what some Reuters. It says new C19 variant triggers global alarm as WHO urges caution. This is what UK bans flights. Well, actually, I think it says it all in the article. So this is what global authorities reacted with alarm on Friday to a new C variant detected in South Africa, with the EU and Britain among those tightening border controls as researchers sought to find out if the mutation was Yab resistant. This is what hours after Britain banned flights from South Africa and neighbouring countries and asked travellers returning from there to quarantine. The WHO cautioned against hasty travel bans, but yeah, men are doing it anyway, and that's the thing. It's kind of funny because if why would you say don't do travel bans? Well, okay. So it says ban. Okay, hours after Britain banned flights from South Africa and neighbouring countries and asked travellers returning from there to quarantine, the WHO cautioned against hasty travel bans. It's funny because these quarantines ain't even like rare. I know multiple people that have so-called been on quarantine. They've been going out to the shop. They've been leaving. And even they said, back when they said you needed to what was it, to get tested like daily or every 2 or 3 days or some shit. I can't remember. People have to leave the house to go and deliver them, man. So it's like it's not even it's like you're just pretending, man. It's like the shit ain't real. So it says the head of the UN World Tourism Organization called for a quick decision. It depends on WHO recommendations, but my recommendation will be to take decisions today, not after 1 week, because if it continues to spread as we are expecting, then it will be late and will make no sense to apply restrictions. Yeah, it's the same thing that happened like every single time. They're like, oh yeah, it'll be fine, and then it spreads, and then they bring in even harsher controls later on down the line. And it's like people should have caught on. Like, how does this keep happening? How's it like we said, oh, so you should be worried about, and then they do nothing about it, and then it's like, oh, well, now it's got to the point where we can't do anything about it. Oh well, like surrender your freedoms. and, but hey, people are not looking at things They ain't paying attention, man. They're just thinking about, look, I want to be able to go on holiday. I want to be able to go out, see certain things, do certain things, and live life. And legit, that's it. So it says, one expert labelled London's ban a symptom of Yab apartheid, though European Commission Chief Ursula von der Leyen said the EU also aimed to halt air travel from the region and several other countries, including India, Japan, and Israel, toughened curbs. It is now important that all of us in Europe act very swiftly and decisively and united, von der Leyen said. All air travel to those countries should be suspended until we have a clearer understanding about the danger posed by this new variant. It's funny because I'm like, what details have even come out? In Washington, top U.S. infectious disease official Anthony Fauci said no decision would be made on a possible U.S. travel ban. There was no indication that the variant was in the U.S. and it was unclear whether it was resistant to current Yabs. He told CNN. When was this? Because I believe, actually, I think they found it last night or something, man. There was a few states that had it, so that it's only a matter of time. It's funny because every time it kind of seems like, everything's getting back to normal, it's all gonna be good. Just from somewhere, just somehow, some way, just something happens, and it's all gonna go back. This is what the news pummeled global stocks and oil amid fears about what the new bans would do to the global travel industry, and already shaky economies across Southern Africa. The variant has a spike protein that's dramatically different to the one in the original C that Yabs are based on, raising fears about how current Yabs will spare. But that's it's become the new ultimate terror, man. It's just like, damn, like as far as for people in the world, that like everything was going fine. We're getting back, we're enjoying life, and now this thing's just come out here to ruin Christmas. yeah, it's fucking what is it? Thanksgiving, celebrating Gad, getting slaughtered, but they're looking forward to Christmas. Everyone's got the Christmas decorations on. Mariah Carey's about to start playing. Yeah, she's collecting her check for the year. But then what? Now everything's gone to shit. Hey, all these contentions, all these issues are basically building up for what? For the mark, man, for the Karagma. Basically breaking people down, making them crumble for the Yeb, man. Because even like with the monetary, a lot of why people are at ease now. Jesus. A lot why they're at ease now is because they're basically still in the tail end of like getting all that aid and assistance from the government to basically fob off the impacts of like the lockdown, of like inflation on other things. It's like this, if going into a lockdown now is not going to be the same as before, because it's already like massive amounts of inflation. Bare places where they couldn't hire people. If they start offering like furlough again or any kind of thing like that, which ain't even gonna happen because they're with working out collecting money. Yeah, they're just gonna say, look, we've found this revolutionary treatment. If you just implant this microchip, that's the angle they're gonna go, man. They're gonna push it to that breaking point, to where it's like, because that's the thing. It's the whole point of Yab is meant to be, you get it, go back to normal life. That's the that plot that that basically solution, of the Yab is going to be supplanted by the Korogmo, man. That MOTB. So this is what Psalms 64:1. It says, "Hear my voice, O Most High, in my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity." Yeah, that's secret counsel of the wicked. Because that's basically who orchestrating these events. These things are, bruv, a lot of these, it's been known that, the CDC, all these different disease research places, these guys are holding on to all forms of variants, man. These guys have, all sorts of diseases. They have them frozen and controlled. And when you have circumstances like this, you just start to think, what's going on here? But it's why these events are being orchestrated by what? Those secret councils, man. This is a matter of, spiritual wickedness in high places. Having a secret for the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. Yeah, these guys are basically aiming for Jake. Jake's the priority target, and that's something you've seen from like when they talk about talking about Yab rates and whatnot. They always say like, minorities, ethnic minorities are really resistant. These guys don't want to come in. These guys are going to be the worst affected. Blah blah blah. That's who they're looking to aim at, and they're saying like, you guys are the most at risk. X Y Z. You should come in and jump on this. I'm like, bruh, all the people that have got these things, bruh, these guys are a mess, man. Like, it's not offered the solution that they claim to, man. Was it 31? Isaiah 31:1, it says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are strong." And that's what you have Jake doing on a mass scale, man. How did Jake you talk to? And that's the thing is like there was a flip, because I remember, bruv, like early on into the first lockdown when it was kicking off. Like, every Jake I spoke to was skeptical as hell. They were just like, I don't trust it. And it's funny as hell, because it was like, whatever was linked to Trump as well. Whatever was linked to Trump, they were like, I don't really trust that. And then after what's his name come in, and even as it went on and kind of was like, it's not gonna be as light as people thought. Everyone's just like, just kind of do what you need to do, and it's like, people should just jump on it. Look into Egypt, man. Basically, just leaning on Esau, man, leaning on the so-called white man, and basically relying on him, to find a solution. But that's why, because Jake loves America, man. Jake loves the West. Jake loves Esau society. They want to stay here, man. They want to continue and persist through. They want this place to continue and persist through. It says, "But look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh." Yeah, that's basically it. You're looking to Esau for the solutions, but he's part of the problem. His goal is not is you not being able to what you call it, man. Is you catching the L, man. He knows for his victory, Jake can't continue, man. And that's what he's been aiming for the longest. It says, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. Yeah, when you got everyone that's all the Drakes that have got down with Esau, they're all just trying to just be like, look, just comply, man, just comply, and then everything's gonna be cool, man. Just like, why you man comply? And that's basically it, man. These guys are broken. It says, now the Egyptians are men and not the Most High, and their horses are flesh and not spirit. When the Lord Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fall together. Yeah. And that's what all this power, all this so-called might, all these miracles Esau's displaying. That's got everyone thinking like, damn, these guys are like, they're just on a superhuman level. Like, who's able to compete? How can anyone else even think like, what kind of solution can you guys provide? What you know, what can he even look to other than Esau, man? This is such a terrifying situation. The only way there can be any possible soothing balm for it is what? Is Esau. But you know, you basically been caught in a net. You're there thinking, you know, worshipping this guy, putting him up as a god on earth, but you don't realize like he's basically just been loaned out certain things, and his job is to bring about certain things, and then his nature as well. And that's the thing, his nature is not a mystery. Look to his history, look to what he's done, look to what he still continues to do. You should already know that dealing with a guy like that, it's not going to work out for the best. But yeah, you know, we're back again. It's all you know, the same cycle going through over and over, and people are, you know, people are down. But yeah, yeah, I'll leave it there. So praise to you, Yahweh Hashem, Yahshua Hashem HaKadosh, the ones, the apostles and elders, great most honorable one, Shalom, Shalom.